The federal leaders have almost crossed paths on the campaign trail today, with both Scott Morrison and Bill Shorten visiting Tasmania. The PM was plagued by another candidate scandal, while the Labor leader faced more heat on his climate change costings. Political correspondent Tim Lester has the latest.
Campaign 2019 reaches the 3-week mark. Bill Shorten is here at a Burnie manufacturer, focusing on his climate plan and renewables. It's the second time both leaders have visited Tasmania this campaign. The coalition believes it's a real chance in 3 marginal Labor seats, particularly Braddon in northwestern Tasmania, held by a margin of less than 2%. Scott Morrison has announced a plan to inject more than $300 million into the pharmaceutical benefits scheme. Bill Shorten immediately accepted the plan as his own. Mr Shorten's also under renewed pressure to explain his climate change costings, with new modelling from economist Brian Fisher suggesting Labor's policy could wipe up to $542 billion from the economy over the next decade.
We don't believe the scary numbers. We think they're just rubbish.
And the Australia Institute claims Mr Fisher's modelling is based on flawed assumptions.
Brian Fisher's cost of emissions reductions of over $400 a unit by 2030 is absurdly high.
The mess of dumped candidates is continuing to follow both leaders, with the Tasmanian Liberal candidate Jessica Whelan the latest in doubt over Islamophobic social media posts. She says they have been manipulated.
The imagery that we have found that has been presented to us appears to have been doctored. This matter has been referred to the Australian Federal Police.
But Clive Palmer's confident you won't find any dirt on his candidates.
Certainly I don't think any of our candidates have been recently to a strip club. I don't think you have you? No.
From Tasmania, both leaders will now look to Brisbane, with the second leaders' debate scheduled for tomorrow.